Hello. Oh, the camera isn't working. Womp womp. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Let there be light. How is everyone doing? How are we all today on this fine October evening? So yes, game night. We're gonna start with a bit of Surviv the Undead. I'm just gonna play a game of that, maybe two, and then we'll start getting people in. We'll move over to the regular big team battle, custom games, yada yada yada. Blair should be coming on. I think he did say yesterday he probably will. We'll find out. I did buy the new set. I know in the video I was like, I don't know, it's cool, but I don't know if I want to spend 2,200. And yes, I will probably only regularly use the chest plate and the helmet. However, I was like, you know what? That would be very, very good for a Halloween-themed machinima. And I'm not just going to buy the helmet and attachment on their own, because that's like 1,200 just for those. And the chest attachment 500, that's then 1,700. Might as well just get the bundle. And I already had the credits, because one of my friends at uni, he never shows up, he never comes in. But I do give him the attendance codes. And he said, okay, if you keep giving me the attendance codes, I'll buy you Halo credits. And I was like, you know what? New event coming up soon. Let's do it, boss. And he got me like 5,000 something because there was the site that I buy my credits on was having like a huge sale. So here we are. I now have the bundle and it looks really good. The armor looks real. Like, that is cool. I've been after this visor for such a long time because it came out during the Eagle Strike event and I hated land grab. So I was like, you know, maybe it'll come back during the winter update, and then I don't think it did. And then it's back now. Ta-da! And yeah, I'm pretty happy about that, pretty chuffed. So I finally have it, and I literally only unlocked it today, because I was saving it for Haunted, and I still want to get Haunted. No, but I mean, let's be fair, no rush. But the only reason I got this visor was because I want to make some Twitter posts. I wanted to make some Twitter posts with this armor. And I was like, I could use Dragoon. Dragoon looks really good. But if I had the glowing red visor, ooh, that would be cool. Like, I mean, Dragoon's still really nice visor, but like, you know, the glowing one, it just works. It just works. My only issue with the attachment is I really wish it'd fit in the gaps there. Why does it not do that? Because I was trying to get like a screenshot. I hate the land grab too. I've been waiting for that visor. Yeah, I played enough to unlock all the stuff from the event, but I wanted to get like a screenshot of the Spartan where, like, hang on, maybe with my chair. He's doing like the cool guy, like I was trying to get like an angle like that where he's like standing there, he's like trying to face back. Well, you just see like the eyes and the mouth, but you don't just see the eyes and the mouth. You see the freaking the side bit of his head, because for some reason the attachment doesn't fill in that. It's like with Mythic Majesty, the Majesty helmet. Again, really cool helmet. I didn't really want that one, to be fair. I still could get it. I don't really want to spend all my credits on it, if I'm being honest, because it's like 2,200. You can't see me again now, can you? Hang on. Not that's really an issue, but whatever. Hang on. What rarity was it? Was it legendary? Should be here now. Yeah, there we go. Majesty. Cool helmet. It's got its own unique attachment. But there's a line where the visor is, and it honestly just makes me wonder why. Why does it not just fill in the whole thing? Majesty's pretty cool. 2,200 though, and I don't like the weapon model. It's interesting, but I prefer the bandit rifle one. I like all the other stuff for this, but 1,800, just, nah, that ain't it, chief. Like, I feel like this would look pretty cool on my Yori armor, but I also don't think I like it as much as thing does that too, and it drives me bonkers. Yeah, Zvezda, again, great helmet. It's an epic, right? Yeah. Like the bit at the bottom, like, please, and then you can see a bit at the top. I mean, that's not as much of an issue, but again, I just sit there and wonder, why can't you just cover the whole visor? That would be really cool. Because part of you wonders, like, is it just like that so you can fit onto other helmets? But then they're not putting other helmets anyway. So, there's just, like, no reason. Right, yeah, I'm going to hop into a game of Surviv the Undead. There's Blair online, but he's not currently on the video game. So, unless he's in DC already. He's not in DC yet. So, we will start this game first then. Okay. Just getting like yapping in the server. What stupid KSI song stuck in my head, dude? It's so garbage. It's actually so poo poo. Yummers. True. So true. Ooh, this is Countdown. I haven't played this matchmaking yet. I've played it once in a custom, I think. How much of the map do you unlock? I hope a lot. Someone ratioed him in his YouTube comments somehow. Wild. I mean, it's like, to be fair, what a lot of people clearly aren't realizing is he is playing it up for, like, you know, attention. Like, at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure he gets paid on Twitter. He definitely gets paid on YouTube. If he drums up as much controversy as possible, more people are going to hate watch the song, hate listen to it, whether that be on YouTube, whether that be on Spotify, blah, 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 blah. He gets money from that. He gets money from each time someone looks at one of his tweets, each time someone listens to his song. Like, he gets paid. So, I mean, maybe he's being genuine for some of it, where it's like, guys, they hate on my song, blah, blah, blah. Like, I imagine to a level it gets to him, but then he'll also check his bank account after he's published that song. He'll see all the views, he'll see all the money he makes from it, and he's like, you know what, I actually don't care. Like, yeah, okay, I was sad about it at the time when that guy said that my song sounded bad and I should quit making music. But now, I've just been paid a lot of money. So, like, oh my god. I can't particularly say I like the guy. I have respect for him. I should make that clear. I do have a lot of respect for what he's done for, like, sort of the YouTube scene in terms of showing, like, you know, YouTubers can be a lot more than just people that sit there and play video games. Which is cool. Like, you know, like, respect where respect is due. Is that the right way of saying that? You know what I mean? But at the same time, his sort of behavior and stuff like that lately, you know, it's just cringe. It's really cringe. Yeah, I don't know. Got the bad guy gas, man. Just it's whatever. The other one I can't stand. His partner in crime. Let me use the birth of my child to promote my Lunchable ripoff. Crazy. But again, it's like the same thing. Like, drop as much controversy, more people listen to my podcast, more people watch my videos, more people watch me in WWE. It is incredibly childish. It's incredibly childish. But like, I think for a lot of these bigger content creators, it reaches a point where you kind of lose a lot of your common sense, and it's just okay. How do I make as much money as possible? How do I stay relevant? Because a lot of them, like, they don't want to fall off. Like, you know, that's the biggest fear. It's like, oh, I don't want to lose my audience. So it's like, okay, what can I do to stay relevant? And this is definitely the most relevant KSI has been in a good while, probably since the beginning of, like, the YouTuber boxing thing, or like with the fights against Logan Paul, or like, this is the most relevant he has been in a while. Logan Paul, he's in controversy every other week. Okay. Logan Paul's, like, you know, he's involved in controversy every other week. This is nothing new for him. But KSI, it's like, it's a bit of a rarity. But I think KSI and Logan are forgetting that one of the main reasons people were so mad at Lunchly isn't actually because of anything they've done. Or at least it wasn't. It is now, but it's because of the third person involved with Lunchly and a lot of stuff going on with them as of late. But, you know, can I only have this weapon? Because I've picked this up. Do I only have this now? Because, like, it's going to run out of ammo really quickly. Hey, missed me. That's who I'm on about. that is who I'm on about, Mock. Yeah, obviously, he has done a lot of, well, he's been involved in a lot of controversy as of late. And that is the main reason that a lot of people are, of course, why a lot of people were originally so angry at Lunchly. At KSI and Logan Paul for being involved with it. But instead, they were just like, oh, you just want to bring YouTubers down. You just hate us because you ain't us. we're popular and we have lots of money and you're just jealous. And you smell of poo, and also, here's some DMs that Tommy Innit sent me a year ago. Let me share those online, which just, if anything, make me look like a bad person. Well, you know, whatever. It's not like, I don't care. I don't know, I think the best way to basically end the entire thing is to stop giving them attention. To stop giving both of them attention. But at the end of the day, that's not going to stop. Their audience isn't simply too big. So they're both going to keep talking about Dan TDM, both going to keep complaining about people that complain about them. That's not going to change. And, you know, nothing else I can do about it, really. Even let him make music. To be fair, I don't think all of his music's bad. I didn't mind some song called, like, I want to say it was called, like, Holiday. I work retail, so we have a lot of garbage music that plays. But, like, as opposed to most of the garbage that played in the store that I work at, that was one of the better ones. So, like, you know, I don't think he is a terrible musician. And to be fair, I don't think his new song is the worst thing I've ever heard. I've heard much worse. Do I think it's a good song? No. Is it something I'm going to listen to myself in my free time? No. But I do think right now, had he released it any other time, had he released it a couple months prior, had he released it a couple months later, the song would not be getting anywhere near as much hate as it currently is. And most people are only hating on it because he used the Dan TDM drama to promote the song. So that's why right now a lot of people are obviously dunking on it. That is the main reason. To put it simply, that is the main reason. It's not really anything else, because otherwise it would just be KSI released a new song and most people would just be like, okay, I don't care. But instead, people hate listening to it because of the current like drama with Dan TDM, and that's the only reason the song is anywhere near as popular and as hated as it currently is. But at the same time, it's like, you know, that drama's brought the song a lot of hate, which means it's brought the song a lot of views. It's about drive, it's about power, we stay hungry, what a banger. I might have the most OP weapon in the game. In this mode, specifically. I don't know if I can have a secondary with it, that's the problem. I don't want to pick up a secondary and lose this. Freak wave? True, this might be the freak wave. So I'm just gonna have to, like, keep buying ammo for it, I guess. Like, this is insanely busted. For this mode, like, this is crazy. I mean, of course, this seems to just be a complete random chance. This doesn't seem like something you can actually, like, normally get. Whew! That was a close one. Like, I'm definitely not upgrading it, because that will make me lose the gun. I need someone from the Forge Falcons to come into the stream to confirm or deny whether or not I lose this weapon. What's the drip today, Magpie? Currently wearing the skeleton armor, I believe. No, are we? Yes, we're wearing the skeleton armor that's on the thumbnail. The black one with the glowing red visor. I posted it on twitter.com. I was talking about it at the beginning of the stream, but like, although in the shop video, at first I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to buy it. I did end up caving pretty quickly. Like, we're talking as soon as I finished recording the shop video, because I was like, okay, one, this will look good on the thumbnail, and two, this will be very useful for machinima, because I want to make a couple of Halloween-themed machinimas this year. So I was like, okay, this is perfect for both of those things. So I might as well. And also, I already had the credits because one of my friends at uni, because he doesn't show up, and I keep giving him attendance codes. He gave me like 5,000 credits. So I was like, screw it, I'll get it. So, you know, whatever. I know a lot of people get mad because, like, oh, you spend money in the game. I don't care. I make videos on the game, but like it doesn't faze me at all. It's like, whatever. I enjoy the game. I still regularly play the game. Yes, Halo Infinite clearly isn't going to last forever, but we've also still got at least another year or two of content. We know at the minimum there is at least another year because there's another Worlds next year. So Infinite is still here for at least another year. So I do not mind playing this game regularly, making content on this game because I enjoy this game, and occasionally buying cosmetics if it means that I can make better videos. I mean, not that it specifically makes the video better, but like, hypothetically, let's say I do a Christmas machinima that has a character that is supposed to be a skeleton. Is that going to work better with the skeleton armor, the haunted armor, or which I also haven't unlocked yet, or is it going to work better with, like, I don't know, freaking Zvezda? Like, realistically, having the skeleton armor, even, like, although the haunted helmet also works fine for it, having that additional, like, the ribcage chest piece with the scythe on it and stuff like that, like, that'll look better for, like, a HaloWeen machinima. So, you know. Does anyone know if I buy the damage upgrades, does it get rid of my health upgrade? Or can I stack them all? They stack. Okay, so if I get the speed upgrade, that's the damage one, I'd say. Oh. What's the speed one? That should be full health now as well. Yeah, health 4 out of 4. Okay, sweet. Now we're insanely fast and insanely strong. Can you have, like, 3 of them stacked? Can I have the damage one as well, or will that get rid of one of them? So insanely quick now. Because if I can start the damage one too, I'll be unstoppable. With this weapon and those upgrades, I will literally be unstoppable. You can have all max at the same time. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Teapot. Okay. Insanely fast, can take a crap ton of damage, and I one-shot chieftains. So, this mode might be too easy. It might be too easy. I'm glad I know that now, because like most of the time I don't end up getting all the upgrades because I'm always like, oh, what if I can't stack them? I don't want to lose my health upgrade. Sorry, I'll do that a lot. I do apologize. Like, just entire waves just go down in, like, a single burst. BAM! 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 I perhaps might be getting too overconfident. That will be my downfall. Nuke! There they go. I wish you could go into the bomb area of the map. That is a little disappointing, but overall, I mean, this map's... I like this more than potentially the other two, both the other two in the playlist. My favorite one of the Forge Falcon Zombies maps they've released is the one that switches between the two realities. I used that in the shop video footage yesterday. That one is easily the best one. It's the most like unique, and like I just think it's just really cool. But this one I think gets like, you know, sort of bonus points because it's a Halo map. Eshrum's entire shield destroyed in one shot. Ooh. Easy. Ah, poop. I've got no ammo. Ah, crap. I've got no ammo, I've got no ammo. Come on. What wave am I on? How do I tell what wave I'm on? Get him, so true. How do I tell what wave I'm on? I thought I told you. Insane! Oh. Okay, guys. Note to self: pick the oddball up in this mode anytime you see it. Look at my kills, dude. It's 191. Just make me want to play this game mode. If you find the right weapon. Okay, there we go. Bang. 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 Let's hammer. Okay, someone else blew him up. Bang. Oh, okay. That was actually, I mean, he did no damage, but like that was almost concerning. Is everyone else dead? Oh, someone left the game. Got no ammo. Dude, I'm so locked in. Oh my god. Oh. Poop. Was that ammo? That was not ammo. What was that? Was that points? Currently wearing the coat and I got nice. Oh my god, I'm so locked in. Okay, they are able to take more damage now. I'm not one-shotting chieftains to the head anymore. But, because it does the big shock thing... Okay, hi, Eshram. God! Oh, crap. I'm stuck! Hi. My God! I want Frank Sinatra playing in my head, dude. just thought I'd be coming on for a quick game. I did not realize I'd be getting this locked in. Potentially going for that record, winning that that sword trophy. I don't know if they're doing another one of those. I know they did one of those originally when they brought the mode out. Crap, I've got no ammo. I've got no ammo. Please let me alone. I missed. I really need to find out what wave I'm on. I've got no health. I'm low on ammo again. Let me kill 9 more. 8 more. Come on, come on, come on! Oh, wave complete! Health, yeah, ammo. Whoo! Phew! Can't buy this anymore, can I? Oh yeah, fully juiced, okay. So is that the same for health as well? Yeah. Please don't one. Oh my god! No! No! Dude, I got so far! Oh, I should have just started blasting. I was trying to give that other guy some points so that when he respawned, he could get some upgrades. What wave was that? 27 minutes. I don't know what wave I got to. Oh, that's gutting. That is actually gutting. I think as far as you did. I got lucky, to be fair. I got that really busted gun right at the beginning of the match. Ah, mate. Did not get enough XP off that to level up, though. That's crazy. But to be fair, I also didn't put double XP this one. Right, okay. If people want to start getting into the lobby, then shoot me a message on Xbox, and I will start inviting people. Yeah, so the base version of Eclipse, to be fair, I just think it's a nice helmet anyway. Like, it's a pretty cool fishbowl one. But it is compatible with the Trailblazer helmet attachments. I wish it was a bit lower, because, like, when you look at the back... But, like, if it was a bit lower down, I think that would be better. But the fact that it's on here at all is pretty cool. And then, this Basel is on there. Obviously, its own attachments. Needle Minder, Fascinator, Flower Power. Fascinator wanted stuff... I don't know, man. It shouldn't be on the bottom part. It should be up on those, like, the side parts, which I can't really show. But you know what I mean? Like, you know, the parts that are, like, here, not here, right? Like, that's where they should be. But, alas, either way, it's a cool helmet. I'm glad that it's compatible with the Trailblazer one, because that actually goes kind of hard. I have that on my Mark 5 at the minute. Like, that actually looks pretty good. not to toot my own horn. Currently finished infection, not HaloWeen. That's fair. It looks really good on Rikshasa. I mean, it sucks that these attachments don't apply the coatings, but the helmet suits Rikshasa really well. I haven't seen on Eagle Strike or Mirage or Hazmat yet. Meh. It looks a bit small. It's too small to be an Eagle Strike. With the attachments, it looks okay on Yoroi. Not great, but passable. Like that is fine, but like you're better off just. I think the Yoroi helmets just look better on Yoroi. It looks good on Chimera. Like that looks good. It suits Chimera pretty well. I mean, without the attachment, not so much. But with the attachment, that suits Chimera. Mirage, I haven't looked at yet. Why am I using like the full buzzer? I look very goofy next to you with coatings. That's too low down. There's no neck. There's actually no neck. No, it looks like he's like. Yeah, I don't jive with that. I do not jive with that at all. Let's have a look on Hazmat. That's not too bad. That actually kind of suits Hazmat, to be fair. Yeah, it suits Hazmat. It suits Hazmat. That gets a seal of approval. Does it suit the Mark IV? It's kind of hard to judge because I've got a Christmas fit right now, but I would say yes. That does suit Mark IV. That actually looks pretty good on it. But overall, pretty good helmet. Suits my scores. I'm going to take it off Rikshasa because I don't want to have... I mean, I know I've just brought it, but I don't want to have it on every core. I love Okanom. Looks really good on... This helmet suits Rikshasa so well. Like, that is just... But yeah, it looks pretty good on pretty much most of the cores, bar Yoroi, Eagle Strike, and Mirage, in my personal opinion. Oh, I haven't put the new weapon model on. It's like, I don't know, compared to base Spanker. Like, there's differences. It's not the same, but I don't mind it because it's like, it's a cool weapon model that does change it, but still looks similar enough where it doesn't look like an entirely different weapon. Like this almost, I mean, to be fair, it still retains that shape where it's like, okay, you can look at that and you can tell it's the Spanker, but it does look very different. It's like this one. I would have loved this to have been a weapon variant instead of a model. Even if it was just, it's the Spanker, but when it explodes, it leaves the hot plasma on the floor. I don't know if anyone remembers the pool Radiance from Halo 5, which was the fuel rod, that when you landed a shot, it left that like, energy on the floor that damages players. If it did that, but it just had, like, the Ravager's effect, where it leaves the red hot plasma on the ground, like, that would be such a cool weapon model. It's such a cool weapon variant, but, you know, fair enough. And then, like, with that one, it's fine. Like, that one, it looks very different, but it's also not like one where I look at that and think, that should be a different weapon. Like, that looks like a banished modified version of the Spanker. I would love for that to be its own weapon variant. This one, I don't care. That one, I mean, it's just the flood, like, covering it. That one, I don't care enough. And that one, I mean, it's Christmas one, so... like, the main weapon model that I look at and say, this should be a different weapon is this one. Because this literally does not have the shape of the battle rifle anymore. Most of the other weapon models, they have that overall shape. Like, there is differences. Like, yeah, that's got a slightly different shape. Let's go a slightly different shape. That has a slightly different shape, but it's still got the design elements of the battle rifle. Even the Forerunner one, like, that's just a Forerunner battle rifle. That looks like an entirely different gun. That should be its own weapon. Like, that shouldn't be a weapon model. That should be its own gun. Even if it was, like, burst version of the Mangler. Like, if they wanted to just make it, like, a pretty easy weapon variant with, like, assets they've already got, like, they could have done something like that. But, like, you know, the Commando, again, this is a weapon model. Like, you know, I don't expect that to be a different one. I also don't expect that to be a different one. It looks like a weapon model. Would it be cool to have this as a banished plasma weapon? Like a modified banished Commando that fires, like, that's just a Covenant Carbine? Yes, that would be cool. Stanchion, again, it would be cool for being its own weapon, like its own weapon, but I don't care too much that's a weapon model. Banish Shotgun, it would be cool if that was its own weapon. Right, I know there's only a couple others, but we'll hop into a quick game. We will play Rumble Pit. If everyone's okay with that. Because I haven't played Rumble Pit in a while. And I just kind of feel like it, since we've only got a couple of people right now. Why not? I say, why not? Meat Shredder is so much of a cooler name than Scrap Cannon. I don't know, it kind of sounds like overly edgy. The weapon fires scrap, it's made of scrap because it's a banished weapon. Scrap Cannon makes sense. It is the Scrap Cannon. Like, realistically, you can call any weapon the Meat Shredder because it tears through you. It's a Jack-o'-lantern helmet attachment only for that specific helmet. To my knowledge, yes. Escalation. I just realised the worst part of this month. Stop DMing me on Discord and focus on your stream, you bomb. You're supposed to be coming on, you told me you would be. Put in Starbucks, pumpkin spice middle-aged women. Lol. Oh, it's Escalation. Ew. Ew. Oh, I've got outlines turned off. Lol. Blair, did you see how well I did? Yeah, you suggested it. You were probably going to come on. Did you see how well I did on Surviv the Undead? I was going crazy, dude. Ow. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. Let me turn outlines on real quick. I've been napping like a boss. Okay, fair enough. Everyone needs their naps, I suppose. They're all in that main part, aren't they? Oh, I'm going to be stuck on this queue longer than I'd like. I always really struggle with like sniper weapons in arena modes. In BTB where I can camp like a little coward, it's fine. Especially on a map like this, dude. Everyone's so floaty. Come on, Leon. Just get better. Oh. That levels my weapon up anyway. Okay. So I might say a beef boss? Yo! I'm crazy on the undead. Still on 0-0 battle pass. Yeah, yeah. It's fair, like if I'm not doing challenges, I guess. Like it makes sense. Did I put double XP boost on for this one? I don't think I did. Womp womp. Yeah, it's here for a month. I'm in no rush. I don't care. I also only have 3 challenges equipped instead of 4 because I'm not buying the pestilence thing because I don't care. I don't dislike it. I just know I'll probably never use it. Maybe for a machinima, it would suit the. Oh, it would really suit the anime voice guy. It would really suit the anime voice guy. Is the XP worth on the feature mode? It depends what challenges are, I guess. I'm assuming you can do challenges on it. I think as long as you're not locked into a really long match, yeah, it's quite fine, but like if you're going for like half an hour, you're not going to see a return in their battle pass XP. Because that obviously doesn't go up based on the stuff you do in the match. The career rank, maybe? But the actual like progression like in the HaloWeen pass, no. Like no. To put it simply, no. But that's based entirely on your playtime. Like, if you are not playing a really long session, you are fine. You will probably get a decent amount. But I was on it for half an hour, and I didn't level up at all. So, if I was on it for 7 minutes, got the same amount of XP, whatever. I'm catching up a bit now. Catching up now that I'm off the skewer. I'm only a couple kills behind. I feel so slow now because I had that ability on for so long. You're kidding me! Brother! You're kidding me! I just love getting assists. I love assists. Tee-hee-hee. Tee-hee-hee. This one's gonna be a problem. Okay, never mind. Never mind! This is going to be a problem, sir. Immediately gets off the weapon. Funny story, the Halo 4, in Halo 4, the assist commendation was the first one I completed next to the assassination. What nice. Well. I'm sorry, that was mean, but... Caught me so off guard. I know, I was following you. That was intentional. Come on, Teapot, you did not just try to ninja me! Many have tried, and many have failed. Oh no, they're not the disruptor. I keep forgetting I don't need to kill him with the gun, I can just melee and he gets me to the next one. Easy. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Forgetting that you can't hold down the Bulldogs fire. What's a new Indie 5 GB update? It's mostly just like a patch. It's just like fixing some stuff. That easy anti-cheat bug, the stupid one that ruins customers, I think has been patched now. Well, the update shouldn't be. I'm assuming it's not supposed to be 5 gig. It shouldn't be a big update still. Obviously, sometimes it just varies based on like Xbox server side things and other issues. My update was 105 gig. I had to reinstall the entire game just before the stream. I was like, oh my god, I start in half an hour. That's a problem. Luckily, it installed though, so it's fine. How do you daffodil? Holy hell, man. I say this every stream, dude. Is it as bad as I make it out to be? Is that fine? Do we say that's fine? I mean, I don't care. If I go bold, I go bold. Whatever. Okay, again, anyone else wants to join, shoot me a message. I'll get you in. Heading Danger Ranger. Blood Samir. A selfie of himself. DM Blair, like this gif. The cat kind of like runs up to the camera, and he's like, and then he runs away. And Blair just is like blank faced, like he looks really displeased with me. I'm sorry, Blair. I'm sorry that I have upset you. I honestly kind of want to do another Rumble pet. But we won't. We'll do a BTB. What level am I in there? I'm still plat. Lol. I am not getting here rank anytime soon. Load up this game almost every day. Only platinum. Speaking of platinum, I've been playing ranked Fortnite. I've been playing ranked Reload. It's kind of fun, but oh my god, some of the teams I've had have been terrible. But I am in plat now, which is cool. Where'd the 1 megabyte go? I eated it. You're welcome. How do you miss you? Every time I load up a Fortnite match, my teammates are squeaky 9-year-olds. I just usually use the mute button if that's the case. Or sometimes I just kind of laugh at it. Sometimes it can be funny. But yeah, I've been playing a decent amount of ranked Reload. I won my first 2 games. I don't think I've won one since. I think I won like 3 in a row. And then I haven't won one since. I get very close, but I will always have like a teammate that just throws it. Like right at the end. Today... No, to be fair, that wasn't Reload. But I did have like a team. I was on Battle Royale and they just kind of disappeared. And then the other day, I was on with Nold and Blair was in VC, but I don't think he was in the game yet. Or was it Nold and Blair? Might have been Blair. Is it Blair or Spoopy? And this random that was in our team just destroyed this wall I was using as cover. Like just pickaxed it down. I had like no health left, so I just got like 1 tapped. And then yesterday I had a match where I was playing Reload. There's only a couple people left. I'm with my team. One of our teammates is dead, unfortunately. And one of them throws a crash pad right in front of me. And I get launched in front of the enemy team. And I've got no mobility items left to get myself out of there. So I just get gunned down by an entire squad. I did some damage to some of them. Had my teammates acted upon that immediately, probably would have won the game. But instead of acting upon it immediately, they did nothing. And then we lost the game. So... Ha! Now it's bright pink. I might be garbage. Need that warthog to come closer so I can actually see it. Yeah, get out. Oh, that was an enemy ghost though. That's Scorpion gun. You're kidding, dude. I didn't realize the Scorpion gun was on it. Thank you for running me over. Anyway. I feel like the Scorpion's gun's rate of fire should be the same as the Scorpion. Oh my god. I actually just melted. Where's the Scorpion gun spawn then? Or is there just one? Okay, I've just spawned, brother. I've just spawned. Spawning right in front of a ghost. Oh, I love heavies. I'm gonna start taking heavies out my Sage, dude. I hate battle rifle starts. I like the increase in vehicle play. Hate the battle rifle starts, and dude, the spawns suck. To be fair, that isn't heavy's problem. I love the battle rifle. I think it's a really cool weapon, but I hate using it as a starting weapon. No, I don't hate using it as a starting weapon. I hate when everyone has it as a starting weapon. Yes, I love getting cross-mapped by the enemy team. The bridge up top. It's fine, Kenzie. Oh, so this is just one then? That's honestly kind of annoying. For something like the scorpion gun, that's kind of annoying. Okay! Alright! I'm actually such a coward. My health! Alright. I like the ground ate my projectiles, that was cool. I love assists. I love getting assists for everything. Me, when I do all the damage to someone, I get an assist. Oh. Potential redemption art with a scorpion. Hiding spooky. I found Scorpion and Wraith a bit hard to use on this map, to be fair. It's very elevated. Okay, took down that Scorpion. Okay, I will consider that a redemption because I took down that Scorpion and I didn't blow up to a Scorpion cannon this time. But I still got taken down way quicker than I would have liked. But, I mean, not much I can do. Their Scorpion was already in the middle of the map. Like, you need, like, with a tank on this map, like, just the way the environment is, you realistically need to be in a more elevated position because it's so hard to sort of fight uphill with the Scorpion on here. I like this map. I think it's a cool map. I love the destroyed Scarab and stuff. But vehicle play on here, like, for tanks, just tanks specifically, it can be a bit... I mean, I love the bases too. Like, the foreigner base is really cool. Maybe it's just a skill issue, might be off though. Extremely plausible theory. There's a shock rifle. Hello. At what point, like, you know, how many times you need to get EMP'd before you start to think, maybe I should just get out? We are down by 20 kills. That is a concern, to be honest. Oh, it's a weapon model, and honestly, I can't really tell too much of a difference between this and the normal rocket launcher. It's not a bad weapon model. Like, it does, like we've established, it does make some changes to the weapon, but like, I don't know. Yeah, I would indeed describe this as a rough match. Scorpion will respawn. They're going to bring theirs over and destroy it, aren't they? Straight away. Let's go. I got one tapped. Completely clean Scorpion, has not taken any damage. I got one shot. What is this vehicle balancing? I'm not even like, yeah, I'm not annoyed we lost because that was going to happen regardless. We were like 20 kills behind. But like, what is that, dude? I got one tapped out of a Scorpion. Like, I know it's a rocket launcher, but I'm in a freaking tank. I just want the vehicles to go back to how they functioned in the older times. There's not many things that I sit there and be like, it needs to go back to the way it was. But the vehicles, please. I do not care about the Doomsday thing. Get rid of that. Get rid of it. I just want, when I hijack someone and plant a grenade, they should not be able to get out of the vehicle and kill me before I have finished the planting grenade animation. That should not happen. That should not be the case. That is incredibly stupid. Get rid of the Doomsday thing and just make the vehicles like that again. Because that's just a better function. That makes the vehicles feel useful. But when I'm in a tank, something that's supposed to be powerful, that's something that's supposed to be a challenge, and I get one tapped by a rocket launcher, not even by another tank, I just got one tapped by a rocket launcher. Where's the fun in that? There is none. It's a miserable experience. BTB is fun until you get into a game of BTB. True. I just don't like Slayer. BTB Slayer stinks. Like, I genuinely do not like BTB Slayer. I'm not a huge Slayer fan in general, to be fair. Like, I like CTF. I like Sentry Defense. I'm not a huge Total Control person. Stockpile, I think they ruined Stockpile. I don't like the new version of Stockpile. I would love BTB Slayholds. BTB Slayholds would be really cool. Or BTB King of the Hill. Bring BTB King of the Hill back. Or BTB Extraction. Like, I would like stuff like that. But I'm not a huge fan of Total Control. I don't like Stockpile anymore. And I don't like Slayer. I like there being an objective. I like having that additional thing to focus on, not just getting kills. I don't mind playing Slayer from time to time. I think I prefer Slayer in Arena and Free-for-All, but I don't like BTB Slayer. Like, Arena and Free-for-All can get spawn campy, but BTB is just... Not that the spawn camping was the issue that much, it was the fact that I got one tapped out of a tank.
Slayer.
I made 40 spammers actually suck. I do not mind people using the AR. Entire team ignoring the warthog. Crazy. How? How did he kill me so much quicker? Maybe I'm just stupid, but no, I've just spawned. I've just spawned. That's a guy scoped in on me with a sniper rifle. It's Slayer again. Like, please give me a good mode. No, you will play BTB Slayer until the end of time. Did anyone else see how he was moving? Or was that just me? Okay. Him with that back shot. Okay. Okay. Grappling hooks cancel itself. Grapple onto the wall. Thank you. Do they have both warthogs? I think they have both warthogs. Going to join my game loads. Hi Taz. I was in Holotod's game yesterday. Amazing. Okay. And they've just got all the vehicles. They've just got all the vehicles. I mean, there's no one in that one, to be fair, but... That was a perfect... Okay. Fair enough. Was he going to try and ninja me? He was. His name's Ninja Noob. He was absolutely going to try and ninja me. Jumbo Josh, my goat. How you doing, Tim? Somehow my pirate turned real. You're late? Nah, it's all good, dude. Oh no, please don't chase me in here. Please. Please don't chase me in here. No. No, don't follow me into this room. Oh no. I almost fumbled, but then I didn't. You just killing actually helmet wearer. Do I just like be really lame and just keep luring people into this room and see how long it takes them to figure out that's what I'm doing? I do like the hazmat battle rifle weapon model. Oh, he was behind me with the rocket launcher. Okay, fair enough. I thought it was someone else. I thought it was the guy that threw the grenades, and I was like, there is no way. I need a mangler. I love the mangler. It's so cool. Mangler and Ravager, I hope, are in the next game. Like, there's some weapons in Infinite that I like, but if they don't return, I don't care too much. The Bulldog, that can, like, you know, I like the Bulldog. I'm not gonna say that I don't. I think it's pretty cool. I like the Bulldog. But at the same time, if the Bulldog doesn't come back, I'm not gonna miss it. The Stalker Rifle, it's cool, but I'm not gonna miss it. I would happily take the Carbine or the Beam Rifle. The Shock Rifle. The Shock Rifle's really cool. The Shock Rifle is really, really cool. I love its design. But again, it's just one of those weapons where if it goes, again, I can trade it for the Beam Rifle. I could just trade it for the beam, like the Beam Rifle or the Carbine, and I'd prefer those weapons. The Commando was one that I would love to see in the next game, but serve a different role. I would like it to be more of an LMG type weapon instead of another like infantry, like battle rifle DMR type gun. I would like it to be more of a power weapon. I think if the Commando returns and it looks more akin to that weapon model that was in the Fleet Compass, that would be perfect. Although I do like the Commando's regular appearance anyway. But I would not be opposed to Commando returning and maybe serving a different role. But to be fair, if it returns and serves the same role, I'm still going to be happy with that, because I like the Commando. I think it's a really cool weapon. The Ravager, 100% in my opinion, needs to come back. Ravager's really cool, very good banished weapon. Mangler, again, if they banished the antagonists, Mangler needs to come back. Really cool weapon, like great weapon for the banished. And the Skewer, again, also very, very iconic banished weapon, I would say at this point. That in my opinion needs to return. I didn't realise they could just go up there. Oh, where did they go? Oh, they went down. Okay. Skewer my goat. So true. All three of those, I think, they need to come back in the next game. Because they are the banished weapons. They are the definitive banished weapons in Infinite. We're not talking overall, but like you know, things like the Gravity Hammer, the Brute Shot, they are brute weapons. They are the brute weapons, but they are also used by the Covenant. As far as what we've seen the banished use, Ravager, Skewer, Mangler need to come back in the next game. The banished antagonists are in. Shock Rifle, I like it. I really love the Shock Rifle. I think it's really cool. Love its design. But if it's gone, I don't care. Stalker Rifle again, I think it's cool. Pulse Carbine, I think it's cool. I don't dislike most of the weapons in this game. The only one that I think I do is probably the Disruptor. But like, I mean, what you want to see weapons? Like Assault Rifle's going to be there regardless. Sidekick, it's cool, but I can take it for the Magnum. Like, you know, if it's the Magnum, I have you already done. Yeah, there you are. Let's just spoop you into. If they bring the Magnum back, I'm not gonna miss the sidekick. I do really like the sidekick. It's very cool. It's one of the main weapons I use in this game. But if it's gone in favor of the Magnum in the next tile, okay. Commando, I would love to see come back, but I don't expect it to. But I really like the Commando. Battle Rifle is probably going to come back regardless. DMR, it's like hit and miss. I don't care if the DMR comes back. Make your webcam bigger so I can look at you. I can't make the UI bigger though. Is that big enough? Is that big enough, guys? Hydra. Okay. Give me like... Again, I like the Hydra. I do use it regularly. But if they wanted to bring the Brute Shot back, or that Covenant one that shoots the plasma grenades, or the Plasma Caster, like there's a couple of the weapons that I you know. Wait. Is that Jungkook? Don't worry about it. Couldn't imagine the sidekick without the model it came out with 3 design. Sidekick is basically Halo's Magnum. Yeah, it is. But yeah, like I say, some of these weapons I wouldn't miss. And then again, looking at the banished ones, like some of them I wouldn't miss them. Put your feet to the camera. Give me like... if I say give me money and I will, oh my god. I really shouldn't. Because you guys are weird. You guys are weird. Can you fart into the mic? The best you're getting. There you go. What's the best you're getting? Jesus Christ. People are so deranged. I should not feed into it. I'm small, so sure. I'm getting close to getting the Corvin gloves. Nice. Does it grip? What do you mean, does it grip, Taz? What do you mean? What have I unlocked? Oh, it'd be... It's the emblem. I need to put a double XP boost on. Splatter enemy with vehicle, complete matches, win matches. In score, easy peasy. The brute shot should have been given with the banish. Yeah, I like to say, it's like... I think there's definitely a distinction between brute weapons and banished weapons. Spiker, gravity hammer, brute shot, they are brute weapons because they're not just banished. They're not just used by the banished. But because the banished is primarily made up of brutes, I would expect to see the brute shot. The gravity hammer is a given. That's there anyway. You know, it should be. Makes sense. But I would expect to see the brute shot. I would expect to see the spiker and even the mauler. But although the mauler is a shotgun, Mangler is more of a revolver. I don't care too much that the mauler isn't in the game, but I would have liked the spiker and I would have liked the brute shot. I think both of those should have been there. But as banished weapons, and like, you know, the banished are probably still going to be the main antagonist of the next game, I think the Ravager, Mangler, and Skewer should come back. The Mangler you can switch with the mauler, and I wouldn't care too much, but I think those three are like a given. Like they need to realistically come back, or something very similar, because they at this point I would, especially the Skewer, I would say is like an iconic banished weapon. That is specifically a banished weapon and not just a brute weapon. But brute shot again, like that's one I want to see come back. Spiker, I want to see that come back, but look more like the Halo Wars 2 one. There's those like crossbow things that the elites have in Halo Wars 2 that would be really cool. What about a dog cannon? A dog be a banished weapon? I love the skew. The skew's cool. The scrap cannon is a banished creation. It is a banished creation. This is what I was nasty with it. Nice. I do really. The scrap cannon is really cool. I used it whenever I could in the campaign, but I also just don't think it has that same notoriety as the other three because you just don't see it often enough. Like the scrap cannon's cool. Like it is a cool weapon, to put it simply. It's cool. I like using it, especially on the Pit remake on Empyrean. It's fun, but if it doesn't come back, I wouldn't be too mad. I honestly would have just liked the plasma turret to have been more of a banished version, like just shoot red hot plasma instead of just being the one from Halo 4 and 5. Is there a wrench down there? Can't let the enemy team get it. I might be garbage. I directly hit him and he tanked that? You're kidding! You're kidding me! Do you have the Halo World Championship drops? I do. I was getting them through Twitch because obviously I wasn't at the World Championship. But Road Dog, who you might know, he's in some of the Halo Box videos, he's in some videos. He gave me a code from the event, so I've got the exclusive charm, the little ring. Miss Pyleon, 0 kills, 0 hits, 5 deaths. Ouch, Blair. You know what though? I did my job. I just wanted to make sure the enemy team didn't get it, and they didn't because it blew up. No way! What's your greatest love in life, Leon? You. Brother's chalked. I might be. I'm still third on my team. I don't care. Oh, it's CTF. Lol. I didn't realize we're on one flag. I thought we were just playing Slayer. Whoopsie.
Enemy flag returned.
Oh, I thought the camo was still on. Ah! They have a wasp, do they? Actually, if someone mailed you a made outfit, would you wear it? For enough money, sure. Do you think a brute sniper like spike ammunition would have been cool? I mean, we've got two, aren't we, really? Like, we've got the skewer, which I know you mentioned there, but, like, it's an anti-vehicle weapon, but it's also used by all the brute snipers in the game. So, like, I've always seen it as a sniper. And then there's also the shock rifle, which is a banished weapon. I know for some reason some sentinels have it, but it is a banished weapon. It is very clearly manufactured by the banished. You're kidding me. You're actually kidding me. I didn't realize they come to spawn kill us. Oh well. I didn't do a great job at getting the flag. Shock OG, huh?
Round 2.
Live chair react. Shut up, dude. Shock or skewer? I prefer using the shock rifle. Ah, wasn't that close. Please look at the comments, tell me I'm a good boy. Can I wait till I've potentially, like, until I attempt to stop this fight? Brother! Great, now I just get spawn killed by the wasp. Did no one else think, they had it the last wave, we spawned next to it, maybe we should grab it. I had to reply to a message. I can't be responsible for everything. Good boy. Oh, that's the best again. Special game. Did he really just try to stop me? Can you drop an ASMR video so I can go sleep to your voice? Sure. One flag Fiesta? I don't know, I hate one flag enough as is. No, I don't. I actually like one flag. I'm just having a really bad match.
Double kill.
Bro, can you look at anyone else? Why are you so focused on me? You're washed. I'm top of the team. Okay, I'm not top of the team anymore. Washed would imply I was ever on, to be fair. Bro! There's an entire team of people to shoot. There's a tank right in front of you. No, I must kill him. I must kill him. I must shoot that guy. Like, what? Make it make sense. If we get the Mutilator in Infinite, do you think it'll become the new default shotgun in Infection? No. If it's a double barrel as the default shotgun in Infection, that would be incredibly stupid. It would work as a power weapon, but not as a loadout, like as the default weapon. I hate heavies. I really hate heavies. Alright, team, we're gonna push. Do it now.
Killing spree. 1 minute remaining. Double kill. Triple kill.
I will protect the flag carrier. I just need someone to grab it. I can't fly this in here. They'll just like grab me immediately. Someone grab the flag, please. There was no one in their base! Dude! Rage speedrun? Brother, we're an hour and a half into the stream. It's actually a pretty good record, I ain't gonna lie. Cool Black coming on, and I think I've asked Spoopy if he's during the VC too. Gotta hop off now. Have a good stream, Magpie. Thank you, Teapot. There you go, Magpie. Apart from Halo, wonderful. Tell us, do you think? Shut up. You know what? I need attention. Hi. Put golden visor in the exchange. Hmm. Hello. Yeah.
Okay.
No, you can't be trusted.
I can't.
No, you can't.
I'm very well aware it's a stream.
Yeah, but you've said things on stream before that can't be said.
No. I need to send a message.
What's the message? You can tell me first, and then I'll consider it.
No, it's Taz's gay.
No.
Please.
No.
Okay, what about Taz is homosexual?
No. Oh, thank you for the gift, Tim. Thank you. Oh my god.
Okay, well, can you fart down the mic?
I'm not farting down the mic.
Please fart down the
I'm
mic.
not farting down the mic.
Please fart down
I'm not farting down the mic.
What can I say to the stream then?
Oh, you can say hi.
Okay.
Just hi.
Yeah. Am I up to the...
I'm about to put you on speaker.
Okay.
You're now on speaker.
Are we on speaker now?
Yes.
Taz is...
Shut up. I'm gonna kill you. That was the Silk cameo. Hello?
Gentlemen,
Oh, hello.
hello. Hello, I've come to shed my greatness here
Okay. Was that Blair too?
as well.
Hello.
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 Am I being broadcast?
You are being broadcasted to the world.
Yes, you are.
crazy. I've never been on a stream before.
This is his first time, guys.
Oh, it's actually my first time as well.
Dude, I was so locked in when I was playing Surviv the Undead earlier. Did you see it, Blair?
I won't lie. I've been sleeping
I-
all evening.
I found like you can find like the oddball. I don't know how. I guess it must be a random drop, but it gave me a heat wave that fires shockwave rounds. So so a heat wave, but instead of the heat wave projectiles, everyone was replaced by a shock rifle. So it just fired a ton of shock rifle rounds. Dude, it just shred everything, and then it had like the shock about it, like it would like EMP everyone. For the first few rounds, it would one shot even like chieftains. Every time Esherim showed up, I would destroy his shield in one shot. So Esherim would take what 6 shots to kill.
I didn't know Esherim was added to like firefighter, but so when I saw him when I played it earlier, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, fucking Esherim. We got shredded like a second.
Hello, Emmy. Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, it's spooky, guys. Look at it.
Yes, Abby.
It's spooky.
Look, can I ask you a question?
What?
Do you like farting?
Not particularly.
Come on, make it a farting stream. Who's
I'm
farting
not.
like?
I'm going to mute you. I swear. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, what a minute.
I love my wife, chat. But sometimes she scares me. We're not married yet, by the way. I should make that clear. We need to join the
This is
Discord,
fucking
lol.
nice.
The Discord's terrifying, Tim. I genuinely would not recommend. I'm kidding, the Discord's fine, by the way.
Spooky armor exclusively.
If you want to send the link, sure. Can you give me mod again so I can VC with you? Taj, you're never active.
Which is just the normal spooky armor, except spooky.
I've literally just added like the devil horns armor effect.
I just added the front. I tried to like actually put everything in mind, but I just went off again. I just had the one HaloWeen coating I had from
That's
last year.
fair.
I was gonna say I saw obviously Mag and Mellow Yellow both bought like the new like skeleton armor bundle. I was like, I'm too poor. Spooky horns.
Oh, what the?
Was it spooky horns?
Thank you, Halo Infinite. Thank you. I love when it does that thing where my screen freezes, but the game's carrying on, and then it comes back, and I'm in a different position. I'm getting shot. But Tabs, I'll let you. You cannot have mod back, but if you join a VC, I'll drag you in. You can't have mod back yet because you're not active enough. Also, hi, Kevin.
I must say thank you, Halo Studios, for a wonderful game.
Huh?
Thank you, Halo Studios, for a wonderful game.
Oh, Halo Studios. I thought you said Haven Studios. What's the hell? Haven Studios.
Well,
We're selling games until Haven Holiday Park video games are a real thing.
True. Not that I know anything about anything like that.
I can't even hit YouTube, but people free box industry to come up and embrace us with his presence.
I like personally. I think it's one of the worst ones we've had in a while.
I'm gonna yap about it in my video next week.
I think compared to the last 3, just in terms of, I mean, I am like semi-tempted to get the purchase bonus just because I feel like the stinky armor effect would work so well for the anime voice guy or like other characters.
I don't know how this man just passed another player just to hit me.
But I do think I get a bit more value out of a weapon model because that's something I can see all the time when I'm playing.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I don't know. I just don't care for the items as much, and I'm starting to just get really sick of all the Spartan points. It's like, okay, I'm glad we got a coating, but it's always at like the cost of something else. Like we can't just have that coating alongside the Spartan points and the other items, and there's no helmet attachment or visor in the final tier. Like it would have been nice to have. Where's the HaloWeen kill effect that was supposed to come out back in season 5 that I don't think ever released?
Isn't this the first one as well? So, isn't the first pass in a while, is that like only one push bonus instead of like 2? Or is it like...
It depends, because like... brain's turning off on me. Obviously the other ones, yeah, they come with a weapon model and a coating. So yeah, to be fair, you get way more value because you get a coating that you can use on all your weapons, and then you get a weapon model. Now, technically speaking, you can use the armor effect on all your armor, but it is the first in a while that doesn't have 2 purchase bonuses. And then at the same time, it's also the first, I want to say ever, I could be wrong, but I think it's the first operation that doesn't have 2 items on the final tier. Like all the others tend to have either an attachment or a visor, and it would have been nice to have an additional thing.
You might be right. I don't know about that one, but you might be correct on that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've all had an additional item. What was the first operation? Was it combined arms?
No, it wasn't.
No,
Wait, yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Not counting the winter update, because at the time that was a battle pass. Combined.
I was thinking of the winter contingency event.
I made that joke in my video as well.
Yeah. So the combined arms purchase bonus was an armor coating, and the final tier you got the helmet and the helmet attachment. A second one was winter contingency. I think
it's combined arms
winter contingency again, armor coating purchase bonus.
Yes.
Fine.
What was it? The fucking Yappening 2. Brute Event 1. Where was it? Like York?
Something like that. Yeah.
Then Banished. No, not Banished one.
First operation. No, Spirit of Fire wasn't the first operation. Combined arms was before Spirit of Fire.
No, yeah,
What?
second one. Yeah, we second one dogs.
Yeah, Spirit of Fire.
No, I'm talking to.
The content update.
Yeah. So Spirit of Fire was the first operation when we stopped getting battle passes because combined arms and winter contingency came out over the season 5 period, but they were still the first 2 operations. And then yes, it was Spirit of Fire before like the Brute one or Cyber Showdown, I believe. I think it was Spirit of Fire and then Cyber Showdown.
Yeah, yeah.
But like
Then
each
Enrai, and then I think
Banished on it. Yappening, sorry, something like that.
yeah, I don't know.
Right. Okay. Hang on. So combined arms, winter contingency, Spirit of Fire, Cyber Showdown, Yappening, Banished on it. Banished on was next. Tenrai 4. Tenrai 4, and then we had Anvil. Fleet Com.
Champions for this one.
Champions in this one. But like every single one of those, to my knowledge, the final tier had a bonus item, whether that was a helmet attachment or a visor. Winter Contingency was the helmet and the visor. Yappening, helmet and the attachment. Most of them it's an attachment. I'm not saying that this helmet necessarily needed to have an attachment. I don't know what it could have had that would have added to the helmet that would have looked good. But like, I think just in terms of the amount of stuff you get, so you only get the one item as opposed to the last three. Like the purchase bonus, it's just one item as opposed to the last three operations, which give you two technically because it's the coating and the. No, why have we got a bot in here? Why have we got a bot in here? Okay, anyway.
I'm scared, like, it's raining tacos in places.
Yeah, I just think that the stuff you get in this operation, you get less, and I just don't personally care for most of the stuff. I'm doing terribly this game. I'm like, I'm going 5 to 7.
I feel like part of the reason is because we got an armor effect. I feel like the way 343 value items, like...
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
so
like
weird.
They personally value an armor effect more than like a weapon model and a coating.
I
whereas the
think-
rest of us would literally just rather have more stuff.
Yeah, I personally think the Pestilence effect should have been the additional item on the final tier. I think it should be the helmet and Pestilence. They should be...
It's not even that good of one anyway, though. So
It's definitely not the best, but I do also think it's worse. But it's like, I don't know, maybe that's part of me that's like, wow, it's like the one from Reach. And also it's funny because it's a fart. But
you knew someone was going to bring that up.
the helmet and Pestilence, I think, should have been the tier 20 rewards with something else being the purchase bonus. Like some kind of, again, like some kind of weapon model or weapon coating or armor coating. I think if we had a Halloween themed weapon model that was the bonus reward alongside it, like that would have been better. I think people would care about it more, but instead, yeah, the armor effect, which I don't think is bad. Like I say, I could make that work for machinimas maybe, and then the helmet's like it's fine, but every other operation tier 20 you get helmets and attachments, helmets and attachments, helmets and attachments. Like all of them have 2 items on the final tier. I know for some people that's not gonna be a big deal. Banished Honor, helmet and visor. Like I know Blair, you were telling me that like you don't mind too much because you think anyway. But like I just think overall for me this operation's a bit worse just in terms of the stuff you get. I don't mind the helmet. I don't mind the coating.
If the exchange was better.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
yeah. If there was more on the exchange,
this time round is so disappointing.
I think
Like,
it is better than the last exchange. It is better because there's actually new stuff to unlock. But the fact that it's just one thing, it's one weapon coating, and it costs 30,000 Spartan points is insane.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think weapon model should, this like coating should not be that much.
I mean, I did get the Scarlet Hunter visor, which is nice because I've been after that for a while. But like, we'll do a custom. We'll do a.
But yeah, like kind of talking about the exchange. I think it's a bit disappointing. The last one I could kind of understand as a bit of like a filler exchange because there was Twitch drops and not many people give enough of a damn to go over to Twitch, watch a stream,
Yeah.
claim their drops. That's completely fine, and also I do think that Twitch drops in general should just be accessible in the game at some point because
Well, a lot of them.
exclusive just to Twitch.
Yeah, a lot of them, to be fair, were made exchange items in the last update.
Yeah,
Which is cool.
Yeah.
But it's like say like none of the items in last update's exchange were new, which was really disappointing because it's like, okay, sure, I haven't unlocked Haunted yet, but it would be nice to have a couple of other things to work towards. Hang on, I'm getting a call again. Hello?
Yeah,
Yep. Hello?
Can I ask a question?
Okay.
I'm
Can you
watching.
like me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Okay.
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 Can I take over the stream?
Can you take over the stream? Did you just say?
Can I say something to stream?
What are you gonna say to the stream?
That I'm very silly.
That you're very silly. I don't think that's what you were gonna say.
Connor, what do you think I'm saying?
Probably something not okay.
No, Leon, I won't say anything
swear to God, Sil's gonna get this stream like.
You can say one thing. You're on speaker. You're on speaker. You're on speaker.
Okay, I'm on speaker now.
Yeah.
I like men.
That wasn't too bad. I was expecting much worse, to be fair.
I didn't even hear that.
Oh, okay, bye. Love you. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So the exchange this time around, better than the last update, but also not great.
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's better.
I would, because the last update had nothing new. Like, it literally just has the benefit of at least there's 2 new emblems and there's a new weapon coating. So it has the benefit of.
Oh shit on. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Brother, that's not very nice of you, bro.
Dave.
I just revived, mate. Like.
He didn't pass the flag check.
Let the old, like, reanimated bones, like, get started before you kill me, bro.
Right, my bad. Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. I think I guess I'm just thinking about it in the context of like the majority of players probably won't have the Twitch drops.
Yeah, that's
with
also
these
fair.
Stuff, it's like with this stuff, it's kind of like most people probably would have played these events by now.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's like I say, I'm glad to have the Scarlet Hunter visor because I wanted that originally, but it was you had to play entrenched, and I hate entrenched, so. It was like, okay, that's a dub for me. That's a dub for me. But I get it. I just think what was the best exchange? What do you think the best exchange was when they added Haunted? Because they added Haunted and they added those reached helmet attachments. That was 1000% the best one. We got 2 new helmet attachments. We got a helmet, and that was there anything else that was new? I think that might have been the main new stuff, bar like emblems and stuff. But you know, actual armor pieces for people to unlock, I personally put that leagues ahead of one individual coating. So that was Fleet Com's exchange, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I think Fleet Com's are the best one then.
It's between the Fleet Com or Amber, I think, for me.
That's fair.
I don't know. I kind of regard Anvil as the best operation. I feel like that might be.
I feel like that the period between Anvil and Fleetcom was like goated
Really good. Yeah.
What come out during Anvil again? I don't know why I can't. I don't know why I can't remember.
Anvil was the Command B2B map, and then we also got Sentry Defense.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Anvil was pretty peak. Loving the Corvin gloves. Nice glove model.
Like that's a BTB focused update of a BTB.
Yeah. I don't know why I forgot that release during Anvil. But it's like, yeah, I feel like there should be more in the exchange. There is other things that have been in the files for God knows how long that they haven't released yet, like coatings, helmet attachments, wrist attachments, utility pieces, yada yada yada. And even then, it's like there's a ton of visors and stuff. Like, I don't know. I just think that there should be more than just one thing. Like more than one new thing. I think that's really stupid. Pardon?
Realistically, it should just be like seasons again. But I mean, what do you do?
It's like, yeah, the amount of free content is dipped incredibly because
obviously, like, it's appreciated that it's free stuff, but yeah.
But it's like if you look at some of the older operations, although yes, there was definitely a lot of filler with the different types of emblems and stuff. For the amount that the new emblems cost in Spartan points compared to how easy it was to unlock an emblem originally, even factoring in the exchange when a new operation comes out, looking at the new content specifically in the exchange, you don't get as much now because you get Spartan points, but like, a lot of the stuff in the exchange costs a lot of points. Haunted, I get that. Zandu Farlu costing 30k? What the hell? Like, that would have been a coating that would have just been in one of the older operation passes that you would have just had to tier up to get. I'm glad to have stuff that is like a grind, but something like that should not be as much of a grind as it is. That should have just been something that was in the operation pass.
That's one thing is that it is crossable, but I mean...
But it's also a coating that's been in the file since Season 2, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna charge 30k for a weapon coating, it's gotta be a special coating, like... oh god, like the anniversary one,
yeah.
like the green anniversary one, or if you really
That-
want to make coatings based off characters from the universe, like I'm sure a lot of people would appreciate like a silver or a gold coating in the.
Yeah, well, what about
Star
that?
Wars
There's that one that was like that a load of people really wanted. I want to say it was like a grey and orange one that a bunch of people thought looked really cool. That I want to say it like looked in line with a classic weapon. I can't remember what it was. I just remember a bunch of people talking about it a few months ago, and they never added it. But there's a ton of weapon coatings. There's a ton of armor coatings. There's a ton of visors, and there's a few like smaller pieces of armor, most notably some of the helmet attachments that have been in the game for such a long period of time that people have been asking 343 to release for a long period of time, and they just don't. And it's like, you have the exchange now. Okay, Halo Studios, but you know, it's 343 at the time, so like it does make me wonder why the stuff with the exchange is so minimal. Like, because we only get an update to it once a month. If we were getting it every 2 weeks and it was just like, okay, here's 1 or 2 items this week and then you get some more in 2 weeks time, fair enough. But once a month, and it's like the new item will just be a single coating.
Right, see that looks right.
I'm kind of thinking, and this is definitely copium. I'm thinking what they're doing is they're going through the old items first. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're almost pretty much now to like the end of all the actual like events that they can pull stuff from.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think once they get everything in the actual like exchange, we can kind of start expecting like exchanges full of new stuff. That's copium though.
I think when you factor in ultimate rewards too. Yeah.
I think that's what realistically will do.
I think when you factor in, like, we haven't had any of the tactical ops stuff yet. There's a few other helmets. We haven't had tactical ops yet. There's a few other helmets like Kerberos. Like, none of the Eagle Strike stuff's come back yet. None of the first Chimera event has come back. I don't think. Like, there's still quite a few older events that they haven't brought back yet. They have done quite a few, but there is still a few they haven't pulled from. And then again, ultimate rewards. But it's like,
But yeah, I have noticed that they've been going down the list of events.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
it just seems like when you also factor in most of the tiers on the Operation Pass is now as Spartan points, the amount of free content is simultaneously better and worse. Better for new players, because now you have that large library to pull from because of all the stuff that's released in the exchange. Like, if I have just started playing Infinite for the first time today, and I click on the exchange and I see all that stuff that I can unlock there, the new Operation Pass, and like, you know, factoring in the fact that like the exchange changes every month and stuff that's in the armory, that's a lot of stuff. That is a lot of stuff. But for someone like us three that have been playing the game regularly since launch, where we have most of the stuff on the exchange unlocked already, it's like, okay, just one new item, and it's a pretty mid weapon coating that costs 30,000 Spartan points, and then the Operation Pass also has less than usual, and most of the tiers are Spartan points, and I can't earn enough from this operation specifically to unlock that new weapon coating because it costs 30,000, so I need to complete 2 operations. Obviously, you do get 100 points from your games and 1,000 from that, but that's such a hefty grind for one weapon coating. It's like, it just feels like less. The Event Player on podcast, so true, Armstrong. I love the bonus the rocket model from Anvil. Yeah, that was pretty decent.
Taking
Oh, that was so unlucky, Miles.
But it does, it is, I think, less now than we used to get, which is kind of disappointing. Like, it is, and it's not. It's like I say, better for new players, worse for long-standing players. Like, if I go to the exchange right now, I own most of this.
What I will say though is I am wondering, I am wondering if like the year 4 announcement for HCS means that like next year technically is the end of this game's lifespan.
I do think this will potentially be the last year.
I think it's very much on the
If that's the case, that means we get another 12 months of operations. Well, that's specifically just looking at next year. But like roughly, we get like another 12 months. but I guess it depends on how far out that next game is. I would wager, I know they said we've got nothing to announce soon, but I would wager 2026. I just think they don't want to announce anything concrete yet in case they have to delay something, because I do think we could again see a game, let's say hypothetically the Combat Evolved remake is real. I could very much see that releasing on the 25th anniversary of Xbox and Halo, which is the 2026. I could see that releasing then. I think that would make sense, but I also don't think they want to lock themselves down just yet, just in case they don't think they're going to be able to make that deadline, like we saw with Infinite. But that would be funny, because it would mean we then have, what, 3 games? Did Combat Evolved Anniversary release on the actual anniversary of Combat Evolved, or...?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, that'll be 4 games that have 4 Halo games that have the same birthday. That would be quite funny.
Which games have the same birthday?
Combat Evolved,
Yeah.
Combat Evolved Anniversary, and,
yeah.
and Halo Infinite.
Oh my god, fucking hell, that's funny.
Let's do a Mario Kart. We haven't done a Mario Kart in a while.
Oh, if it's updated the mode, by the way, so kill balls actually kill.
Oh.
Yeah, like... I don't know, like they said, Foundry isn't just a tech demo, like, they can use Foundry, so that's
Yeah.
already 2 years.
Yeah, they said they've been working on it for 2 years. I mean, they didn't show anything in a gameplay sense, but they showed... I mean, like I say, that Magnum model, that's brand new. The Elites, I'm pretty sure were Infinites. The Mark V was a modified version of Infinites. The Beam Towers, they looked very similar to Infinites. I don't know if they're entirely new models or if they're modified versions again. They could be new ones, so I can't say.
I don't think they'll be very quick to chuck out Infinite's models.
Yeah, because a lot of them are really high quality. They're incredibly high
I
quality.
was gonna say, like, the fact that they've translated, over to Unreal so well is such a really good sign.
Like, I think...
And, I mean, like, going from, like, different developer stuff, like, interviews and stuff, they always do seem to compare Slipspace to Unreal. So
Yeah.
I think there is some sort of, at least, inspiration between the two.
Yeah.
Also, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine. I can't even remember what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, it's like, I think as well, because Infinite has released, at the time it has, where, again, the models are, like, so high quality, and the game looks good regardless. It's in, like, a decent enough sort of spot where they don't need to make new models. Like, with Halo 3 and Halo Reach, there was clearly, like, a jump in hardware, so they changed some of the art style because it was like, okay, now we can make even better, higher quality models. I mean, Halo 4 and 5, I think, do share some. Halo 5 obviously had a lot of its own new armor. But, like, I would not be surprised if we see a lot of Infinite stuff in the next title. But...
I mean, even the plasma pistol from this game is a Halo 5 model.
Yeah, some of the stuff from... Yeah, the plasma turret as well was the Halo 5 one.
I think, like, minor touch-ups and stuff like that would pretty much be needed. But overall, like... Oh my god, who's that? Who's that? Me? Oh my god.
How?
I'm not the fucking bad my boy.
A lot of the kill balls just go straight up.
I'm dead.
But the Magnum model could be modified Halo 5 model, but isn't the Halo 5 one like just like a rip of Combat Evolved one? I could have sworn it was.
I was gonna say, I don't think it was, because they were talking about how, like, Unreal allows for, like, new surface detail.
Yeah, that Magnum looked new. That Magnum looked very new. That did not just look like a touched-up model. Like with the ones from Infinite, you can tell, but that Magnum, that looked brand new, and it looked gorgeous. And that the Magnum itself is the main reason I believe there is definitely some thingy behind that Combat Evolved remake, because make it, like, you know, reusing stuff, okay, like, you know, the Mark V, clearly modified version of Infinite, the Elites, they were Infinite versions, the Energy Sword was new, Magnum was new.
Lack of banished assets as well.
Yeah.
Considering since 2017, when Halo Wars 2 came out, everything's been fairly banished, orientated. The fact that we didn't actually see any banished in in the actual showcases kind of thing.
Yeah, which again, very interesting. It does make me think there's definitely some grounds for that that Combat Evolved remake rumor. Put a base handle model for an infant though. Huh? Oh, the handle for the sword. Yeah, maybe. Find it funny that CA made new human flood forms from Reach Marines, but reused the elite flood forms from the Halo 3, but made them white. MCC came out 3 days after Halo 2 anniversary. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, no worries, Taz. Just stopping by, mate. But yes, I feel like there's definitely something to the Combat remake. And what else was I saying? I can't remember. Feel free to add whatever, guys. I can't remember what I said. So
I do have a funny feeling we're going to see a multiplayer game first. I don't know why. I know this is like absolute schizo posting, purely based on a hunch.
no, there is a lot of stuff I've heard that would indicate that too. So I would not be shocked.
Because I think I can't remember who I was saying this to. I mean, I think it was back when like I was semi-consistently streaming, but I was just like, I think someone asked me like, do you reckon we'll see Halo 7 like soon? I was like, nah, it'll be a multiplayer game.
Halo 7, I would argue, is probably about 4 years off. They've said it's a minimum. They've said they're working on multiple games. That would lead me to believe that maybe Tatanka isn't going to waste. Because there was a lot of stuff that was obviously worked on for that, and I'm not necessarily saying I think it's going to be a battle royale, but I do feel like there's stuff there that is going to be carried over for something else. I think one of those projects is probably the Combat Evolved remake, and then I think one of those projects is Halo 7. But a lot of stuff that's like been spoken about before, like what was shown off at Foundry. I think Foundry again, some of that would indicate Combat Evolved remake. The fact they've said we're definitely going to use these assets for some stuff, again, would indicate Combat Evolved remake. Multiple projects. I think Halo 7's been worked on alongside other stuff, but I do think Halo 7 is very early development, and I think we're going to see other stuff before that, like other spin-off, not spin-offs, but like other projects.
We also got to think about the very, I guess, sad possibility that Halo 7 is also a launch title for the next Xbox.
See, I feel like the Combat Evolved remake could be that though. I mean, how long's the Series X?
How many years have we been into this generation?
Brother, we get a Halo game every single Xbox generation.
When did the Series X come out? 2019, 2020?
Yeah. Oh god, you're right.
So 2026.
And new Xbox in like at least the next 2 years.
Yeah, 2026, 25th anniversary for Xbox, 25th anniversary for Halo. The last console obviously released either 2020 or 2019. I want to say it was 2020.
I think it was 2019. I think it was 2019 because I think it was before COVID.
The only reason I think 2020 because it released during that GPU crisis, which was during COVID. But also Infinite was supposed to come out 2020, and I skipped out on getting a Series X because Infinite was delayed, and Infinite didn't come out until 2021. So I think it was 2020.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, I would probably.
How you doing, Helljumper? Welcome back, Emmy. Both Spoopy and Blair sound horrible, like they're inside my butthole. What? Oh, you know what? I bet it's because their audio on the actual recording thing is really quiet. Anyway. Yes, I think it's very possible that the Combat Evolved remake, hypothetically, if it exists, could come out alongside the hypothetical next Xbox in 2 years' time. Infinite is probably going to get updates for roughly another year because we know HCS is still that thingy, and I think, fingers crossed, some of the stuff that was being worked on for Tatanka might carry over to either Infinite or some other project.
I can't remember who pointed it out. I think it might have been you actually. But like looking at the Blightlands stuff in Foundry, it's very reminiscent of the Floodforge palette.
Yeah, which makes me think.
So I do.
They'd worked on that
think
Forge
there
palette.
is something there.
Like, I mean, they said they've been working on Foundry for 2 years. The Flood palette come out within this year. part of me believes that it's like they were working on that Flood palette for something else, and they were like, what if we added this to Forge?
Possibly.
Halo
Wait, I came
7.
third?
It's like, yeah, my main thing is I want Halo 7 to continue Infinite Story, like exactly where it left off. Like we are talking basically like moments after, when they're in that Pelican with a pilot, and it's like, it's been a couple days, and the end credits scene with the Aatrox. It needs to take place moments after Infinite's ending. I don't want any books to release in between. I want books that come out set in different points, set during different events, but I want the sequel to, like, we're talking Halo 2 and Halo 3, like, taking place moments apart. Because it needs to. It needs to continue the story that's been set up. We can't have another Halo 4, Halo 5 where it... The Thank you for the dono, Emmy. Oh, your boobs bouncy. Very. I'd probably be making a cameo in Halo 7. I wish. They haven't reached out.
We reached out to Evo, by the way. Like, Spoopy's got to be the main villain.
Damn, that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, what was I saying?
Obviously, like, he's got to continue straight
Yeah,
after
I
the
wanted to just carry on straight from where they left off, and I want Infinite's art style to stay. I mean, the Foundry thing very much implies that that'll be the case, and fingers crossed that is, because I think Infinite has an incredible art style. I want Infinite's story to stay. I want the Banished to stay, and I want them to expand upon that. I want more enemy types. I want more brute weapons under the Banished too, and I want some of the weapons from Infinite to return. You know, I want Halo 7 to be a continuation of Infinite. There will be changes to, like, the gameplay, there will be changes to other stuff to make it more in line with what other people want to. Makes sense. But it needs to be a continuation of Infinite. We can't have another spiritual reboot, we can't have another, like, oh guys, people were a bit mixed on our last story or something like that. Well, let's try and change the main character, yada yada yada. Like, it needs to be a continuation of Infinite.
Slay.
I also don't want them to give up on open world. Please. With how nice those environments looked. Please. Please.
But yeah,
Thank you for the
Open
other.
World was great.
Just as tiny and it's hard to breathe. Sit up. I deep breaths. I can't push you
I'm
in
gonna do it
either.
for a bit. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah,
I
no worries,
will
mate.
See you
Thanks for
later.
stopping by. Thank you for listening to my
Bye-bye.
ramblings. But yes, I would like them to try a bit more with the open world. I don't want them to give up on that yet, because I think Infinite's open world, for what it is pretty cool. And I would like more of that.
I think it's cool, but I don't know. I don't think personally I would really care too much if they just got rid of it. Like,
if it goes back to
it's
being linear, I'm not going to complain. But I just think, like, the potential for open world Halo is so unbelievably high. Like, oh, there's so much potential there. Only your farts can fix it. Farts to the mic. Shut up. But yeah, I think there's a ton of potential for open world, especially, like I say, with those environments that we saw. Like, oh, please, it'd be so cool. And there's just so much that I want from, like, an open world Halo game. Like, the thought of wandering around and just having a scarab get dropped on your head, and all of a sudden you've now got a mini boss fight. Like,
the thing is, and like this is more like me just being really annoying and playing devil's advocate. I really don't want any, because like by the time I played like Infinite's campaign like a couple times, it really did feel like the open world stuff was like a checklist.
that's fair.
So, and this is nothing against like Infinite's open world, because I do generally, I think on the first playthrough, the second playthrough, and like I think it was really felt on the third. But like I really enjoyed it. I don't know. I want to see a little more, like you said. Like I think see more interesting things.
Yeah.
Could happen to that open world.
Like so that's what I mean. Like I don't want them to just do infinite open world again. I want them to do open world, but to like gig or expand on it.
I really like the mini missions. They were absolutely great. Like they were fantastic. They did feel like really actual, genuine like campaign missions. So stuff like that, I would absolutely take.
I relied on those for video footage for such a long time.
They're absolutely great. I can see them going one of two routes, which is like the open world is genuinely like fantastic and it's really good, or it becomes like a bit of a Far Cry situation where like
there's too much.
You know what you're gonna get, like collectibles, outposts, mini missions, high value targets. And like
my main thing,
that becomes a little bit like repetitive, but
my only issue with the HVTs was the places they were in was like really boring. Like it was like, oh look, it's another HVT in an open field. Like I wanted some of those HVTs to be mixed in with the mini missions. Like imagine you're like, you know, that very first one you go to with the Scorpion, like you get into the base and then there's a camo elite in there, and that's Okro Vagadoon. Like he's not just in an open field where they're all incredibly easy to deal with. He's inside a base, like he's the commander of that base. That the HVTs, so you can have some that are in like the open, like the more open areas, but I feel like some of them should have been in more enclosed spaces. I mean, like Myriad were already a challenge. Imagine how like crazy they would have been if you had to fight them inside a base, where you didn't have the free space to just fly up with a Scorpion, with a Wasp.
Yeah, now that I think about it, like how extremely strange is it to have like UNSC designated like high value targets, and they're all just out in the open.
Yeah.
Like, the balance isn't stupid. They've got to know that, like, high-ranking members are gonna be, like, well, high-value targets.
Yeah.
So why have them in such weird locations? Yeah. Some of them were genuinely hard, though. I think it's Kroll? The Jackal Sniper that's, like, hidden away on one of the, like, pillars in the actual map itself.
I want to say Rithkol's the skirmisher, but I know which one you're on about.
Yeah,
I've never struggled with them though, because they're so like easy to kill. I usually just end up one-shotting them before they've even spotted me, or splattering them with a Banshee.
Yeah, I was more talking about location than the actual
that's
boss fight itself. But I do completely get it. Like, if you're gonna have like a boss fight of a lesser enemy, don't have it be one-tappable. Don't have it like be precision. If you really want to like go the extra mile, give them some sort of battle suit, like.
Oh, just like give them shielding, like that. One of the grunts didn't, and he was like one-tappable, and then one of the grunts did, and he was a slightly more challenging fight because he had a shield. He wasn't really a boss. I mean, let's be fair. If there's going to be grunt bosses, it should have been like goblin max, but
goblins, yeah. Yeah, I absolutely do think that there's like a slight issue in the sense that like some of them I feel like bosses, like you said, like the guy, for example, with the that was sick. The guy with the like the shield, that grunt.
Yeah.
And then obviously one of them was like just a grunt, but with slightly extra health, even though he's still one-tappable.
Yeah.
So some of them do have the issue they feel like named enemies.
Yeah, they're just like
rather than bosses.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind named enemies. In fact, given like how Halo is, like,
it's
and
cool
some
for
of
like
the
world
cool
building,
enemies,
but like.
Yeah, like some of the cooler enemies, like I think it's Cephagus from Halo 3, the one that challenges you on the Ark.
Yeah.
Like, if we knew what his name was at the time, that'd be very cool.
Yeah. I actually never used to realize until I listened to like Jumper Skip's podcast where they were talking about like he challenged you, because I always just walk in and shoot on sight. Like I didn't realize he challenged you. I just walk in and shoot on sight, but yeah, like no, most HVTs they were just like named enemies, and the only reason I think it's an issue is because you get a special, in most cases, overpowered weapon of each one, and most of them can be killed in a single hit.
Yeah, like I think the unshielded grunt gives you the calcine disruptor.
No, he
which
gives
is
the plasma
very
pistol.
strong.
That's the grunt mule. He gives you the plasma pistol. But the other one who does have a shield, who to be fair, overall is still easy, other than the fact that he has the calcine disruptor, so he can kill you pretty easy too. but like it's like some of the elites. I mean, yeah, okay, a couple of them are in vehicles. I find it funny the one with the sentinel beam, like the most OP weapon variant. He doesn't even use that because he's in a ghost. Don't find. Maybe that's just because the weapon variant's too OP that they thought like, oh, he just kills you as soon as he sees you. But
Yeah, could you imagine that on like Lasso or something? I know Infinite's Lasso isn't like the hardest in the series, but still.
But yeah, it's like Rithcool, the skirmisher one. Because I don't think you can get over to where they are on foot. I want to say you have to use a Banshee.
Yeah, I think you like had to use a Banshee or a Wasp to get to them, which is why I remember that.
Yeah, which is funny because
I think it's more memorable.
Oh, I think we were on about... Yeah, okay, so... I might be stupid. I've fallen. I can't get up. But anyway, so you can only get across to those, to that boss with like a Banshee or something like that, which means you can just instantly splatter them. Because they have no shields. So they are a really incredibly easy kill.
The old Halo 5 Warzone trick, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Get into a warhog and just splatter everything.
But like that, it's only really like an issue because that's the only way to get to them anyway.
I think skimmers need to be fleshed out. Sorry, that just
yes,
blurted out of my mind.
1000%. The skimmer alpha. That's just like again just a normal skimmer, but with a weapon variant.
Just why is such a boring name? Skimmer Alpha? Like...
Yeah, no actual name.
Just
like...
it feels like a placeholder.
I also think if you're gonna make it like this, like if its name's just Skimmer Alpha and it's an Alpha Skimmer, make it look different. I'm not just talking different coloured armour. Give it something on its armour that signifies its rank, or make it bigger. Like even if it was just like a slightly bigger skimmer, or like maybe it has a horn on its head, or like a little flag like the brutes had in Halo 2, like something like that. But instead, it's just like, ooh, he's a different colour. Cool.
Yeah, because like as far as we know, like we know that the skimmer is part of the is it Xandalin, the Endless race?
It's like related to the Endless.
So like generally they can be quite cool conceptually if like they were actually fleshed out.
Welcome back, Algebra. I do, yeah, it's like they're supposed to be related to the Harbinger, who doesn't get a ton of explanation in Infinite specifically, and the skimmers just show up. Like, they're just there. There's no fleshing them out. They're just there, and they work with the Banished. They have completely different armor. They just use Banished weapons. They don't have any of their own weapons. But they're just there. Like, they're just there, and they're just kind of chill. Like, I do feel like right now they're the kind of enemy where it's like, you could have just used drones. But
yeah,
I do like the diversity in enemies. Like I want to see more of the skimmers. I want to see them fleshed out more. I want to see different types that have different roles. I'm gonna end the stream there though, because we've gone on a bit longer than I would have liked. Is there anything you'd like to add though, Blair, before we call it a night?
My favourite animals are bears.
Valid. Oh, gang, I'm probably about to upload the next main video. Like, we're talking within the hour. So, please check that out. It's one that I've worked on for quite a bit. I had to play a lot of different matches on different games to get all the footage I needed. And I also commissioned a thumbnail for it again from Currently Not Here. So, same person that did the thumbnail for the last main video.
Sweet, we will be watching.
I'm probably going to upload that now, because I'm pretty sure Currently's just messaged me saying the thumbnail's done. Yes. So, I'm gonna like sort that out, and then we're going to do that. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Adios. Thank you for joining, Blair. Thank you for joining, Spoopy.